going to make a plea with you. Please, please, please stop writing checks. Checks have all kinds of problems that can lead to fraud on your bank account, and they slow everything down. It's a very manual process and very costly when it comes to time, labor, and supplies. So let's talk about the fraud issue first, the biggest reason you should never write a check again. If you've ever looked at the bottom of your check, there's a routing number and an account number. If anybody has that routing number and account number, they can go draft all the money out of your account in an instant. Now today we even have same-day ACH. Anybody could lift that information and have access to pulling money out of your bank account. So please don't use checks that indicate your routing and account number right there on the bottom. No one would ever think about taking your Social Security card and putting it on a t-shirt so everybody could read your Social Security number. The same applies to your bank account. Let's not give it to everybody. Secondly, on average, they've estimated it costs about $10 per check to issue a payment. That's crazy. When you think about how many checks you write, it's a needless thing. We use a product or an application called Melio that is free to write all of your payments for bills. So you can send out the same kind of checks, do it automatically at your computer. You set it up one time, it's good to go. You just put in the amount and tell it when to pay, and they will mail a check to your vendor for you. They'll also notify your vendor via email that that check's been sent. Saves you the hassle of having them call you and say, hey, when are you going to pay me? The other thing that can happen is when they get that email, that vendor will also be allowed to choose if they'd rather be paid by ACH, direct deposit. No fee to you or to them. It is free. This is such a bargain. I want all of you to stop writing checks. Never ever order more check stock again. It's a waste of time and money. Please not. It also distorts how your bank information is held. When you look at your bank statement, all it says is check number 123. It doesn't tell you who you bought that from. So if you're ever looking back later on, guess what? You've got to have another set of records to prove who you paid and when. So with Melio, what will happen is on your bank statement, it will say you paid ABC vendor and the amount. It will not show just check number, and you have to fix it and figure out who that was to. Most banks don't give you easy access to your checks anymore. They used to mail them to you. They used to put them on statements. For most, they're saying, no, we're going to make it even harder because we don't want you to write checks. It's a very time-intensive process. So drop that process today. Move over, take a look at Melio, and I will be happy to set that up for you. Just tell me, and we will have that done for you in the same day. Thank you.